Thoughts take away my fear, sweat and blood, hide my veil of tears, inside, say a prayer for me. Close your ears and remember me. Nevermore shall I see the sun, for I fell to a German's gun. Lay me down in the cold, cold ground, where the foe many men have gone. Lay me down.
What am I on? Hello.
In the cold, cold
My phone's on 7%. Yeah, it's on 7%.
Download the Kazoo app and search for the car.
I feel like shit.
A good coach is a transformation, a full look.
I don't know. Was it alright? I was. But I'm going there for a fucking smoke. There might be a hog in the garden. In my brain still remains. So I'm gonna have this. I'm hoping that bastard card comes in the morning, you know. Lay the bollocks, he never turned up, you know. I went out for a scout. Yeah. No, I just went out for a mooch, you know what I mean? But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, you know. I just want to get the fuck out of here, man, for the day and the night. You know, I'll stay for a few hours on Sunday. Ireland are playing tomorrow, so I'll be watching that game on the Fire Stick. I tell you what, it's getting cold, Leash. We're playing Portugal tomorrow against Ronaldo and against Bruno Fernandes and against Bernardo Silva. Well, like I said, we'll see. No, until in the morning. Sure, I won't have to wait for the postman. And then if he doesn't come, I'll have to move it. Oh, I think it's about 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? We're fucked in anyway. You know, why do you think I have my Ireland flag out? I'll take it down tomorrow when we lose. You know. So there's another World Cup Ireland haven't qualified for because they're shite, man. There's no leaders in the dressing room. You know, they're all yes men. None of them have any direction or leader skills. You know, you need a captain to say to everybody, listen, there's no point in doing a huddle and then losing 2-0 to fucking San Marino or fucking whoever they are, you know, ranked 250 in the world and they beat us. Fucking bastards. Yeah, I was talking to Ronan before. He's back with a vengeance. Yeah, Johnny Sexton. Great Ireland captain. You want a leader like him on your team. You know, if you look at the Irish rugby team and you look at the Ireland football team, you know what I mean, they're miles apart here. You know, the Irish rugby team are one of the best in the world, are they? You know, we're not good at football. We're good at fighting and blowing shit up and being good soldiers. But yeah, so I'll get up in the morning, dive in the shower, give me me hair a wash. I don't need a shave. No, I'm gonna get myself one tomorrow, one of the purple ones, and not turn it upside down in my pocket. I only had it a few hours, and I was like, hang on a minute, me dick turpin is stinging. And then I took it out of my pocket and it was empty, and I realised it leaked through my jeans and went on me dick turpin. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I could do it. I've missed. Yeah, I'll have a bath. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Why not? Mark'll land at Manchester Airport at 12 o'clock tomorrow. I'm waiting to see him until Sunday evening. Yeah, I hope he's brought me something back to cunt. Train's late. What time is it? He's late by 4 minutes. Friday night the train comes at 9:30, 10:30 and 11:30. And there it is right there. You hear that? Yeah, of course I'm looking forward to it. You know, I've been fucking here for 22 days. It's fucking, you know. But I know my strengths and my weaknesses, Lisa. Ending up in hospital. You know, they're pushing me to take my mood stabilizer again, like to the point where they hand it to you and they watch you take it. You know, I used to stick it under my tongue and they'd be like, open your mouth, lift up your tongue. And I could still hide it, you know what I mean? I used to do that for ages. I used to collect them, you know. I remember when I got sectioned, I'd like 300 diazepam, 5 milligram. I'd like 6 boxes of them, 50 in a box. I'd 300 of them going when I got sectioned in my little man bag. And the nurse took one looking at it and I said, here, can I have my backpack? me shits and that. She said, I can't give you this bag back, mate. Look what's in it. You've got a fucking chemist in here. Can I just have a couple of them to help me sleep? No, we'll give you them. All right. Yeah, the first week was long. The second week was just as long, but the third week, I can breathe. I was going around there and all the lads were outside the corner shop. All right, Jude, what's the story? Bro, I seen your video the other day. You coming in for a pint? You know, I seen Davey stood at the door and he's like, how are you, Jude? And I was like, I just waved at him. He says, you coming in for a drink? I said, nah. He's like, come on. I was like, nah, I'm going. So I scooted off. So he's going to know now that I'm a bit pissed off with him, you know, but we'll sort it, you know. Like I said, there was too many of them there to talk about it with him, you understand. I know I'm reckless, but I'm not fucking stupid, you know. I said to myself, fuck the pub, just come home, bro. Take your meds early tonight, get up, have a shower in the morning, make myself look a bit presentable, and then fuck off. You know, not come back for a fucking day or so. You know. So in the morning, all I need to do is hoover Mark's room, make sure his bed has no fucking tobacco on it, or he'll have a fucking heart attack. You know. But it's like I'm like 51. I'm like, listen, I can't be doing with anyone telling me what to fucking do. It's like I got woke up. I'm like, you know what, Lisa, right? I tried to change so much for you, you know, because allegedly a lot of people said shit about me when I was younger and I did A, B, and C, and I won't lie, I did. I was a bad person, but when I come to the UK and I had and that's all I wanted to be, was to be a dad, have a job, a normal job, not one selling drugs. A righteous man doesn't sell drugs. A noble man doesn't sell drugs. A good man doesn't sell heroin. And it's like I said, it's sometimes in life you can lose your identity. You know, like for fucking over 2.5 years on this channel, I've tried to help other people, you know, and I didn't keep any back for myself. I lost a lot of friends at home, and it's like I remember sitting on a street corner with them, and us talking about our dreams and saying, can you imagine in 20 years where we're all going to be, you know? And we knew that night on the corner when Pat McGuire said, you know what, in fucking 30 years' time, no matter where we are on earth, we'll reach out, you know, and I can't reach anymore, you know, 76-inch reach. I don't fucking miss, and it's like, and I tried to do it the right way, and because I'm certified psychotic with complex PTSD, and because I'm on antipsychotics and I tried to end my life twice, if I'd have gone into the MRI and saying I'm suicidal, straight away I'm getting sectioned because of all the meds I'm on, right? They don't take a chance with me, but I turned the corner, but sometimes you can turn a corner and then you find yourself in a cul-de-sac. You know, I truly believe this. And I don't have any tattoos, but I might get this tattooed on my chest as well as my kids' names. Don't bleed on the people that don't cut you. You know, and that resonated with me. Like, I think I'm a good person, and I want what everybody else wants, Lise. I want to be happy. You know, that's it. I want to wake up and see my son smile. You know, I want to see him fall. I want to see him get back up. I want to see him cry. I want to see him laugh. I want to learn him how to fly a kite. Do you understand? I want to learn him how to box and how to jab and how to kick the right way. And if he molds it and believes in himself and wants it and is hungry enough to go chase it, I believe that I've got what it takes to get him to the gates. I did it with Dylan, and look, he went on to change the city. So what can Tom do? Do you understand? If God is generous to me, I made another deal with God recently. And I promised him I'd do something if he give me extra time. You know, like football, right? And I like a gamble and a risk. And this is probably the biggest risk in my life. Because when you risk your mental health and well-being, when I met you, I switched off. I stopped taking me mood stabilizer. I didn't need a mood stabilizer because you picked me mood up. Do you understand? And when you told me about when you were pregnant with Tom, I put my hand on your stomach, and what did I say to you? I says, you're carrying my son. And I used to talk to your belly every night. I'd watch that chapter and he could hear it in your fucking womb, in your stomach. You know that book I was telling you I read about the belly phone? And it's mad, I have 4 kids, right? And with Dylan, Saoirse and Tilly, when their mum was pregnant, I never spoke to their stomach because it sounds insane, right? But I did it with Tom, and you can see when I put that program on, it's not a cartoon. That chapter is about fucking serial killers and about this and about that. And when that music starts to play, he walks over to the TV, am I lying? And smiles, and the way he shakes and the way he's thrown his hands and thrown things, and, you know, I'll mould that. Do you understand? It's like I'll sharpen his tools. It's like, and I'll prepare them for war, you know, without laying a hand on him. Well, that's a lie. I will lay me hand on him. Because he needs a head guard, right? Right, so we're going in here. My phone is about to die, so 1 second. In this life or the next. Hang on, guys, wait 1 second. Lights, camera, action. You're gonna have to stay there in a minute, yeah?
I try to live
He's snoring, is he? Well, like I said, man, it's gonna be a long time. I've enjoyed staying in this house on my own all week, you know, because it's like while I was here on my own, I was talking to me mother. You know, I told you with complex PTSD, Lisa, sometimes I can see me dad in the garden, mowing the grass, putting flowers down. I see it in me head, but I don't tell people. Do you understand? I'm on antipsychotics, and once I trigger and I feel suicidal, I have a switch in me head that tells me, Jude, listen to me. You know your weakness and you know your strength. And I would have ended up section for 28 days and he would have pushing the mood stabilizer, and then I'd have gone back nearly 2.5 years. Like when I met you, I hadn't got that much confidence, and I was on that other app, Live Me. Can you imagine, yeah, if I had a link in my YouTube to that and I was still on it? We would have been living somewhere else. I know that. You know, I did this because, like, I feel like a survivor, and I made a deal with God that if he kept me alive, I'd help people and I wouldn't ask for anything in return. You know, and one day my son, our son, is gonna watch my videos when I'm dead, when I'm not here. You know, and I've nearly made 6,000 videos on this channel. So I'm covering all bases. You know what I mean? Because every fucker's gonna die. You know, just not today. Not today, mate. No. Or not tomorrow. Please, God. Look at fucking bastard thing. Look. I have it connected to the telly, right? Right? Because I haven't got a fucking plug, right? What are you fucking looking at? Fucking bleed. Yeah, here, can you see me in Dubai? Yeah, bro, I know you're watching me. Fuck your face, how about that? I'm gonna show you me arse, but I'll get me channel struck. I'll put me phone down and show you me arse, cause yeah, he's back tomorrow. Yeah, fuck you on your face. I know you're watching me. You think I'm stupid? Yeah, with your ring bell camera. Yeah, fuck you. Hey, your teeth look great. You look like the donkey out of Shrek. I'm well proud of you. You know, when are you getting a fucking hair transplant? Yeah, sorry about that. Fucking hair transplant. Yeah, that's what he'll do next. He'll say to me next year, please God, you know what, bro? I'm going to Saudi Arabia. For what, bro? To get me hair done. I was like, here, bro, give me 100 quid. I'll go get you a few wigs in Affleck's Palace. You know, you'd be good. You know, like, listen to me. Bro, so what if you've got a bald head, bro? You know, you rock a bald head. At least look at my face, man. Like I said, since I come off that medication, I've lost 2 stone. Do you know that? Where's the fucking bastard laptop? Yeah. Oh, this is doing me head in, man. It's like I have to hold the fucking phone. You know what I mean? It's bollocks, this. The hoodie turned out nice, didn't it? Do you know what I fancy? A bit of cake. So, I have some, right, so, me plans tomorrow, right? We'll go out and have something to eat. When we get back, I'll go down to that place and get them things I said I was going to get for tea. And I'll get some lamb. I'll see, can I get a leg of lamb? In fact, I'll get some rosemary, parsley. Oh no, rosemary and a bit of thyme, you know. And stick it in the oven for a few hours. And get a big off knife And when it's done, it's all crispy, isn't it? And you can hear the crackle when you're slicing through the meat, you know. Well, we'll have one this Sunday. I'll cook it, cause someone might burn the fucking chicken. Yeah. You know, I'm not trusting you with that lamb. $19.99 for a leg of lamb. I'm not letting you fuck that up. Hey, I can cook anything, and I'm gonna get a lemon as well. Right? Listen. You like peas, don't you? Do you like green beans? I'm with you 3 years and I'm asking you, do you like green beans? Well, whether you like them or not, I'm getting some. And I'm gonna get some asparagus. And I'm gonna get some glue for my teeth. And I'm gonna have a go of biting some. You know. Well, Mia, worry about tomorrow. Fuck Christmas for now. You know, I'm just focused on tomorrow. Not Christmas. Not next week. Not next month. I'm focusing on tomorrow. And a day at a time. What do you mean? Biting what? Asparagus and green beans. I'm gonna steam them. You know, I want to start eating healthy again. And in fact, hang on a minute. 1 second. You're gonna have to stay there a minute. I'm thirsty.
Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be home again. Fly me up on a silver wave. Past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in the Nova's glow.
Lisa, look at all the vitamins in them. Look. Every day, I'm having 3 of them. Look at all the vitamins in them, look. You don't need them. Vitamin A, D, E, K, C, P, F, A. What's that remind you of? Hold that, will you? What's that? What's that remind you of? I'm doing this for us. Do you understand? I need to put 2 stone back on by Christmas. Right? Now, if I went back on my mood stabilizer, it'd be well on before Christmas, but I'm cheating. I'm doing it another way. Hey, would you bet against me putting on at least 1.25 stone before Christmas? Would you bet against it? You know, I'm very determined when I put my mind to something, especially get my body right again. And you know, you have to understand something, Lisa. I'm doing this for love. Our son is gonna benefit from this. I'm gonna turn Thomas into a world champion. I know I'm not going to be here in 20 years, but you will. You know, And you can say, you know what, your dad said this 20 years ago. You'll represent Great Britain in the Olympics and win gold. You won't put a paw on him. I'll teach him to jab and to defend himself. If my dad had teaching me both and I had having that balance as a kid, maybe I would have been a bit ambitious, but it didn't pay the bills at the time, kickboxing. Do you understand? It was a hobby. But I don't want you having regrets. You're 35, I'm 51. You'll understand in a few months. I'm doing this because I love you and my family. I'll keep them for me breakfast. Hey, if I told you for 3 months I had a liquid diet, once upon a time in my life, right? For 3 months, I did not eat solid food. I did not eat meat for 3 months. I ate potatoes, carrots, vegetables, no meat for 3 months straight, a liquid diet. Now, I did have vegetables steamed because it's £147 for 10 years, Lisa. Do you understand? See me nutrition. When I was a chef, I was on top of it because I learned from Michelin star chefs, okay, about nutrition. I knew fuck all about it. But when I worked there, I started to eat healthy, and I know my mind and I know my body. You know, it's like, I just need to put on a stone or something. My sister said my face is all sucked in. It's made me paranoid. Oh, fuck's sake. I need a plug. I need a fucking plug, you know. Well, I'll have a look. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't fucking sit down. I haven't got a plug in the house. I have to use the USB on the TV. This is fucking bullshit.
Emails, that sort of thing. There's a lot of information.
I can't do this. What's my phone on? It's on 3%.
I just think it's remarkable.
Well, you don't fucking like greens though, do you? So you don't cook them. I do. I like, do you understand? I'm going back to basics. It's like, I've not had asparagus or green beans in I don't know how long, and I'm fucking having them tomorrow or Sunday. You know, like, I need to go and see the doctor as well. I'm not gonna lie, these, I have to go see him and have a chat with him, you know what I mean? Because I'm serious about my weight, you know, like, I only need to be 14 stone. That's it. 13 and a half, you know, and I'm happy with that weight, you know. Even though I don't want to stop smoking, I know I'm gonna have to do it. And that's one of the biggest things I'm gonna struggle with, because all my life I've had an addictive personality. I went from a heroin addict to a cocaine addict to a weed addict. You know, I may as well in a way be going out buying fucking other drugs, cause I'm already smoking enough weed every day to go out and buy myself nearly a, so, do you understand? But I'm gonna try with the vape. I'm gonna buy myself a vape, and I have loads of them there, of a couple of them, right? So they'll probably last me a few months. Do you reckon they'll last me a few months? Shout out to Danny O'Driscoll, and if you're not here, where are you from? Please don't say Cork. Please don't say Cork. Hey, nah, listen, I'm in a good place, can't lie. You know what I mean? I'm going up to spend time with my family tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing a sleepover. I've always wanted to do one of them, you know, and I did one the other night, and the fucking spring rolls were banging, is all I'm going to say. Well, bro, listen, in order to fix yourself, you have to be broke. Sometimes it's good to break, you know, because you find out a bit about yourself and your metal. You know, so I'm learning every day. You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm not in any pain right now, which is very fucking rare. There's a reason for that, because I'm medicated. That's why. And sometimes I self-medicate, and today has been one of them days. That's why I fell asleep earlier on, because I took a couple of sleeping tablets, well, not sleeping tablets, a couple of extra diazepam. I'm only on 6 milligram a day. Do you understand? I've been on them for like 10 years. I know people are on like fucking 30 milligram, but I'm on 2 milligram ones. So today I just took 4 milligrams. That's not even a yellow. I used to slaughter blues for fun. But I ended up falling asleep, and I missed Ricky Hatton's funeral. And I'm mad at myself for that. But other than that, I can't complain, you know. Yeah, I know you're in the room. There's other people in the room, but fuck it, it doesn't matter. It's our room, isn't it? So, I'm not worried. I am going to have a smoke, though. A normal smoke, not weed. And a cup of tea. I have family in Finglas, bro. In Dunsink. Me best mate lives in Finglas on Dunsink Drive. Do you know the Traverses in Finglas? Cathy and Sharon and and he lost Killian last year. Do you know the Traverses? Do you know Mick Travers? Oh yeah. They're my family, bro. I'm related to them. Good people. Bro, my ex, one of my baby's mas is from Cabra, Swilly Road. You know, my best mate is Neil Douglas, Dottie Douglas's nephew. You'd know them, because look where Finglas is. And then you have the little river and you go over to Cabra. I'm from Ballyer, bro. You know, but my ex, I was with her for 22 years. She's from Cabra. So I start palling around with people, go to the Oasis the odd time. Now, I don't drink alcohol anymore, bro. I'm an ex-addict. You know, I'm in recovery a long time. I had a blip. I'm not gonna lie. A good few months back. I seen me dead mother in me bedroom, bro. Would you not relapse? Do you understand, bro? I seen a dead person in me bedroom and I thought I was hallucinating, but I wasn't. You know, she said to me before she died, my mother, right? She said to me before she died, if there's a God and there's a way of coming back, I'll find a way. And she found a way and frightened the bollocks out of me. But it was like a spiritual awakening inside me, you know. It's like, and when she went, she took a lot of my anxiety with her. It's like she sucked it out of me. You know, I caught her looking at me son, bro, so I know when I'm dead, my mother is going to be watching my son. And I know if my mother is watching my son, when I'm dead, I'm going to be right next to him, whispering in his ear, don't let him up. Your job is to render him unconscious. Let him overextend, high guard, chin tucked into your chest. Let him make a mistake and make him pay for it. Do you understand? It's like I believe I see signs in my son already. I see things, right? I've got complex PTSD. I've got psychosis and survivor's guilt. And I grew up in a city where people are ruthless. I am, bro. Come here. You must know Cathy Travers, bro, and Elaine. You know, you have to know them. Do you know the Carneys? Do you know Jay Carney? Hey, do you know Jay? If you know Jay Carney, you'll know Dougie. He lives on Dunsink Drive, bro. Still, you'd have known Marno Highland, you'd have known Dottie Douglas, you'd have known Lar Murphy, Parky Murphy, Skinner Murphy. You'd have known the Boyds, correct? Well, when you see him, tell him I said he's a bollocks. He's my best friend. And I loved his uncle, bro. Like I said, my ex-partner was from Swilly Road in Cabra. You know. And Dougie's Mrs. Elaine lived 2 doors away from where she lived on Swilly. I got them together. Listen, do me a favour, yeah? If you see him, and the next time you see him, say, bro, you know what? I was talking to Jude, and he was telling me about you. Do me a favour, will you? Tell him to come on my YouTube channel. Bro, you know what? Between me and you know when Dottie died, a part of him died, bro, too. Still. we're going out for a smoke. I'd like to apologise to Ricky and half of Manchester for not being. Today my plan was to go over there and to make a bit of content. And I fell asleep. You know, I won't get that back. You know, I'm wounded I am. Everyone was there. You know, I'm wounded, man. All the kids out of the boxing clubs and all went. You know, because all the kids in the clubs around here, do you want to be the next Ricky Hatton, the next Amir Khan, the next fuckface you? Do you understand? And there's some kids here on this manner that'll go to the Olympics. That's how good they are. You know, there's a kid on here called Andrew Keenan, and he's going to the Olympics. And I want my son, if my son had the discipline Andrew has, he could be a champion one day. And in this gym in Manchester, yeah, there's some of the toughest gypsies in the city. And you know what? They all respect their coaches. You never hear any of them swearing. Do you understand? Gypsies get a bad name, but they got a lot of respect. Well, you make sure you get some sleep. And anyway, yeah, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, me go and have some breakfast and, you know, make sure you look handsome for me tomorrow, right? And put on some of that perfume. I don't know what to wear. You know, I mean, I'm worse than a woman, man. It's like, but I am looking forward to having a nice bath. It's different here, you know, at the shower, like, but that bath, you know, a few candles, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm just looking at, like I said, I made a deal with myself today, and I said, you know what? You need to let your past go. It's in the past. And the past is not my concern anymore. What is my concern is the present. That's all I care about. I don't care about next week, next month, next year. I care about tomorrow. You know, that's all I care about is tomorrow. Not next week. You could be dead next week. So, when you're a survivor of suicide, every day is extra. And the way I see it is, God doesn't want me for a reason, and I know my purpose in life. You know, I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. I love people and I love helping people. And I've proved that on here for 7 years, because I've not got me channel. I got me channel monetized to crash it. There's no one in their circle that has forfeited their membership fee except me. I'm the only one, and I've made more videos than anybody in the 50 channels in our circle. There is nobody in our circle that has made more videos than me. And you can take that to the fucking bank. I'm going around the pub, all the kids are like, bro, what's the story? I seen your post the other day. It's like all the kids on the housing estate are like, bro, will you make a video with me? I'm like, will you fuck off? You'll get me into trouble. You're like 15. You know, I can't be seen around 15-year-old kids. Give people the wrong impression. Jude, listen. Let us in the video, bro. Go on. Do you want a blue one? Mio, I'll fucking slap you. What are you doing with them? Mio. Scooter. He ran through the car park laughing at me with a balloon in his hand like that. Look, fuck you. Listen, the kids love me and I love them. I was like, see you little bastard, I'm going to tell your brother you're doing balloons. You know, but it was probably his brother that gave him them. You know, and I'm like, bro, listen to me. You could fucking, them things can give you brain damage. I understand the kids want to have a good time. I was like that. I was a fucking me. I love getting wasted. You know, and as a kid, it was great. That's what I look forward to every weekend. You know what I mean? Getting on me tits with me mates. That's all I gave a fuck about. You know, I'm paying for it too. You know, and at 15, all the Red Wall boys, I'd more money than some of them, Jono, because of the asylum. We're going out for a smoke. Fuck it, come on, let's go. Let's go have a smoke. We have a Black Hawk down. We have a Black Hawk down. Jono, I'm trying to put a stone and a half on for Christmas. It's the fuck me challenge. Cause fuck me, I have gone skinny. I need some food. I need fattening up. Like in Hansel and Gretel. Nah, listen, Danny, all jokes aside, the Traverses are related to me father. Kay, there's Elaine, Kathy, Sharon, there's loads of them, and you all live in Dunsink. You must know the Carneys, Danny, do you? You have to know Jay Carney. Hey, he's a great boxer, he is. You know. I like Jay. I had a spar with Jay Carney, bro, and I'll tell you what, man, he split me lip. But I enjoyed it. I'm not hard on myself, bro. I'm embracing it. You know, the last 3 weeks have been hard. I sectioned myself, Jono, here. Because I was having suicidal thoughts, bro. And I can't allow that, bro. I have to take myself out of the equation altogether. And I come down to my dad's garden. I can hear the blackbirds singing in the morning, and here, what have I got to complain about? I can walk and talk. I have eyes and ears and a cock-a-doodle-doo. Sorry, it's more like a dick Turpin. Well, Jono, I'm working on it. Because if I'm in a good mood, if I'm around people, I try to be positive, you know. Hang on a minute. Speaking of positive, let's blow. Where's the remote? I love him, man. Like, that's one of my biggest regrets, man. Drugs fucked my military career up, bro. You know, I'd have gone, Jono, do you understand? Not a problem. It's like I wanted medals on my chest, bro. I wanted me granny to be proud of me. I wanted to show me dad that I went into the army and I got discipline and I was decorated. I was a hero, you know. Yeah, man. Well, like I said, it's like, you know, I'm 51 years old and it's like, I'm happy. It's like, and last week, right? Sorry, a few weeks ago when I broke up with my missus, right? I went on TikTok, right? And I was like, I'm fucking single. And I was like, I was really in her, right? But she knows I love her deep down. But I had weird girls sending me weird texts on TikTok and all. So I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not going on there. I'm too intimidated, you know. It's not for me. Don't get me wrong, I was on before. No, it's like I go on every 4 or 5 days. I don't go on it every day, you know. I don't even do lives. I've over 2,500 fucking followers, you know what I mean? If I wanted more, all I have to do is go into Piccadilly Gardens with a GoPro on my fucking chest and not provoke anybody. You know, I live in this city. Listen, what? If you take a blade out, you think I'm going to run? What? You think that intimidates me? That excites me. You know, because you can fucking fight. You know, I can box, I can fight, and I can kick you in your head flush. But I'd get arrested, so I'd wait for someone to hit me. You know. But I reached out to Ronan, right? There's an Irish guy on here, yeah, Ronan Holden official, yeah. And he's on 7,500 subs on YouTube, and I'm over the moon for him. I've done 3 podcasts with him, right? About Ballyer and about growing up. Ronan's dad's from Clondalkin, Jono. Yeah. Nah, like I said, listen, there's YouTube. It's like the narrative on YouTube. Everybody wants to be a fucking tough guy, you know? And I'm like, I laugh at it, like, good night, gorgeous. I'll see you in the morning. Hey, I'm looking forward to me breakfast. And anyway, just be ready for about 12:30, right? And have the kids ready. And I'll come up and, yeah, we'll plan our day, what we're doing. You know, I might even go down to that place because there's a cafe there, and then the biggest Tesco is across the road. You know what I mean? It's like, and there's a few fucking stalls and what have you. Oh. But we'll see. You know, Smithfield Market's on Sunday as well, so I'll try keep something back so I can get a couple of things. Now, I'm not promising you, right? But I'll see how I feel on Sunday, and yeah. Yeah, the less you know, the better, so fuck off and go to sleep, right? And I love you loads. Nah, John, I was acting like a madman, you know what I mean, and fucking shouting, and I break things, understand, when I'm angry. I punch things like walls and doors and fucking faces, just not women's. You know, I watched me dad beat the brakes on me mad, John, I was a kid. And people always used to say, you're going to end up like your dad, exactly like him. And all my life, I did everything to be nothing like him. And then when he died, I did anything to try. He wanted me to do a few things, bro, in all fairness. He tried to pick my career for me. And that wasn't for him to decide. You know, I wanted to join the army. He wanted to keep me safe, so he wanted me to be a fucking DJ. You know, bro, that's a hobby. It's not a career for me. You know, I already learned how to use turntables, how to use samplers, how to use a mixer, how to use amps, how to use speakers, how to network as a kid. But when I got into the asylum and all, it wasn't my job. Do you understand? They had the best of DJs there. My job was my job, you know, and it's good at it. You know, but I started getting paranoid because when I got raided, we knew that there was undercover police in there, but you can never be 100% sure because they blend in and they fit in and they're wearing dance gear and what have you and acting like they're off their tits and all, but really they're observing you, you know. It's not that easy, bro. You know, like I said, look, I have a pal who wrote a book, right? And I tried to write 16 pages. And it fucking ruined me, you know. For fuck's sake. My fucking phone's gonna die. I have to keep pushing it, plugging it in there, because I haven't got one plug in the house, not one. At least, I don't know where I'll put it. Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to a bit of this. Uh, Jono, it's like I've never been a drinker. Don't get me wrong. I have had times where I've got absolutely blotto. You know, when I used to go watch United, I used to take a lot of cocaine. You know, I remember when Dylan was like 11. You know, I first started taking him to Trafford at about 8 to 16. You know, and then when he got bigger and stuff, like, I wanted my dad to take me to see United, and you know what he did? He took me to see Pat's Athletic. So I said, I'll do shit different with my kids, bro. This fucking laptop, man. You're gonna have to wait there. Well, bro, listen to me. I'm too tired to run, Jono. Where am I gonna run, bro? I'm 51. What am I gonna do? Go back to Ireland? Me family is here. Every one of me kids is in this city, bro. I ain't going anywhere. I'll die in this city, Jono. And the only time I'll probably go to Ireland is when I'm dead. But I do have to go and see my mother's grave once. You know, and then I'm gonna go up and see Bert's grave. I'm gonna go see Rusty Grendon's grave. I'm gonna go see Mark Summers' grave. I'm gonna go see Raymond Vickers' grave. I'm gonna go see Keith Collins' grave and say goodbye to them. Because I need to leave me past in the past. And I know the only way to do this is to write a fucking book, but I'm stuck, bro. You know, I don't know the first thing about writing. You know, and I don't want to start something if I can't finish it. You know, I wouldn't come back here. Are you mad? I wouldn't go back to Dublin. I've no need to go back there, bro. All my family are here. All my kids are here. All my baby mothers are in this city. Why do I need to move? I don't need to move anywhere, bro. I'm quite cozy here where I am. I have a couple of cousins coming over next in about 3 weeks from Clondalkin. Two of them are proper bowsies, finches, is all I'm gonna say. It's like, Jesus Christ, like, but yeah, I like when family come over, you know, because it's like they do be like, bro, you know, when you were younger, remember you did this and you did, and I'm like, I want to forget about that. You know, my dad, I'm a grandfather, you know. But we all do things. It wasn't just me, you know. I had loads of mates do mad shit. You know, and the way Ireland is now, like me as an expat, I've lived in England nearly 32 years. If I went back there, how do you go about housing? I'd get put in a hostel, maybe, or I'd end up out on the street. I'm a single man. But because of my mental health issues, I'd get a place, I think. You know, I'm on a lot of meds. It's like, but I could go into a hostel. You know, but that won't ever happen. You know, this city, me brothers, me sister, me nephews, me kids, me children's mothers aren't in Ireland. They're in Manchester. Me son's in Liverpool. I'll die in Manchester, bro. And I reckon the only time I'll come home is when I'm going in with me brother, me sister, me ma, and me dad. That's the plan. You know, and if that fails, I'll get me son to empty me ashes at Old Trafford and scatter them. Kindergarten shit, it is. It is scary if you're a civilian. Like, I'm stupid like that. You know, I'll allow you to run at me with a knife and I'll disable you. I'll dismantle you. I'll render you unfucking conscious. You know why? Because I've been doing it all my life. The only two good things I'd say I'm good at is defending myself and being a dad. And being a good human being. Everyone on YouTube are on here for different reasons, you know, and the narrative keeps changing. But one thing that doesn't keep changing or ever changes is you motherfuckers, 50 years, you wouldn't cancel your membership fees for 1 month, and I've done it forever. I cancelled my membership fees. You know why? Because I love people. You know, this has never been about money. This has always been about networking and talking to people from Australia, New Zealand, America, Canada. Hey, me brother even come in the other night from Dubai, from the fucking desert. You know, like I said here, firing AKs in the fucking desert like a fucking Taliban. It's fun. Do you understand? I missed out there. My brother is a terrorist, allegedly. Do you want to see a picture of him? He looks like a terrorist. In fact, he looks like he's come from a Western country and joined ISIS. Now, I will tell you now, ISIS, watch. Alhamdulillah, I'm not lying, watch. Just in case you think I'm lying. Bro, I'm sorry for hanging you out and gaslighting you, but listen to me, bro. I'm a bit concerned. You know, you fucked off to the desert, you joined ISIS, and I don't know what to do. You know, look at, what am I going to do? My brother's left me. Allegedly, look, he's over there teaching them how to fire weapons. Now that's Alex, that's not Mark. He's already in the desert. The other brother is already over there in the desert now. So, I want to go to the desert and shoot AKs and look like a fucking terrorist. Look. You know what I mean? You up there with that. You up, you big Taliban, you. Go on, you big ISIS. He's joined ISIS and that's now ISIS. Jono, there's me mommy, look. don't understand why this fucking thing isn't working. No, I give up. I don't know what's up with this fucking laptop, man. This is bollocks, this, man. I need a plug, I do. God bless you. Oh, thanks, bro. Listen, I'm gonna have to ask a neighbour for a plug. Because I'm not fucking doing this all night. No fucking way. What time is it? It's fucking 25 to 11. Oh, you can fuck off. I'm fucking off very soon. I don't know what's up with the laptop. I won't fucking charge. My brother's gonna think I dropped something on it and I fucking didn't. Oh, man. This isn't good, this.
How much time do you believe you have left in this world? Do you live your life in fear? Do you live your life as if you're gonna go on forever? To everyone that can hear my voice today, you are still alive. Each and every day, each and every moment, each and every minute, someone transitions from this world. That means that life, it is ultimately short. And it should not be taken for granted. You're living because someone else didn't make it. But here you are. Now what do you do with your life? Are you gonna just sit and do
Jono,
nothing?
me bleeding charger is sticking in the fucking I need a plug.
Are you gonna be a selfish individual? Or are you gonna do something that will make a difference? Not only to yourself, but the people around you. It doesn't cost you much to be a better human being. It doesn't cost you anything to do what's right within yourself. Be positive. Put away the hate. Don't let it consume you. Today, take time to rectify yourself. Take time to say to yourself, I gotta do better. I need to do better. Because I don't know how much time I have. There's a fact, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot stop the inevitable. Do you realize there are people out there right now that are fighting different circumstances right now that you may not be fighting? Sure, you may be healthy and you may be strong, but the next man and next woman don't have that opportunity. They don't know when their last day is coming. You're living because it's a blessing. You're living because there's a chance. Your life is a beautiful gift. Don't misuse your life. Don't take it for granted. Learn to appreciate this beautiful life. You live, you grow, and soon this life that you have been given will come to an end. What do you do from the time you were put you have right now. It's not over if you can hear me now. If you can hear my voice, it's not over. I just want you to understand what life really means. If you're angry, find peace. If you're sad, make time to heal. Sorrow, anger doesn't work. It doesn't make your life longer. When you put that kind of pressure on yourself, how long do you think you'll really last? When you're not taking care of your body and your health, how long do you think you're gonna last? Don't live your life reckless. Don't think that you can just go on without any consequences, as if you're gonna live your life forever. Because it's not promised. And there are no second chances. Many people will wait until the next day to do something right. Many people will put things off to the side because they believe tomorrow is waiting for them.
I got a plug.
Says
Yes, you can.
that tomorrow is yours.
Now,
It's not for you. It's not for me.
now let's hope this works.
You're hoping that you'll be able to say
Yes.
this world.
Ha! I went over and asked one of the neighbours, can I have a plug?
And just because
Please. So, how am I going to do this?
I'm good, nothing's gonna happen to me.
The sofa over. Fuck it.
One moment that nothing can touch you. Life is short. It's complicated. It's beautiful. It has its good days and its bad days. You still got to learn how to live life. You still got to learn how to adapt to certain circumstances and situations. You still got to have a sense of gratitude. You still have to have a sense of humility. We're all working together to better ourselves. Because the second that you leave here, you're not coming back. That's how life is. It's short. When it's over, it's over. The clock is up. Life will still go on. With or without you. So while you're in this world, do something that puts you in a position to say,
Oh, let me grab something, man.
because I made a difference. I changed myself. I changed other people's thought process. I made a difference.
Motherfucker.
Happen.
Now, let me stick that out. There you go. You're drinking tea. I'm fucking drinking tea as well. I've no bud either, bro.
I assure you, ladies and gentlemen,
I fucking smoked it.
you're gonna be okay.
I was waiting for Lee to come up. I would have gotten a bit off Lee.
You want it to go.
You know.
You're not gonna always have those happy days. That's how life works.
Fuck.
You're not gonna always win. In fact, you're gonna lose most of the time.
Right, I'm going out to have a smoke. 4% my phone's on, right? Fuck it. This will be my last smoke. Oh, yeah, what time is it, John? I want to take me meds, bro. It's 11:15. Yes, that means in a couple of hours I'm gonna go sleep. I'll bring me phone up to the room. You know what I mean? And I'll have a chat to you. But I have to take me meds, unfortunately. Hey, John, I will show you, right? Every night, this is me, bro, what I need to do. It's like, bro, I don't like taking the, you know, but it's like, one sec, hang on. Right, so Jono, just let me do something real quick, yeah. Take that out. So Jono, every night, bro. Every night, bro. But, like I said, I'll go to bed, I'll sleep, hopefully tonight, you know. And then I'll wake up, hopefully refreshed tomorrow and ready for fucking whatever life throws at me. You know, I'm here to take part, so fuck it. Right, I don't need two of them or two. I need one of each. You need one of them. You need another one of them. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Right, yeah, I need one of them too. And yeah, every night. I take them at night, you know. So, I'm prescribed. I'll show you now, right? So basically, every night, John, look, it could be a lot worse, right? So that's me every night, yeah. Wait here, two of them. So give me that. I don't want them to go all over the place. So every night, so that's promethazine, the blue one. They're for my stomach. Them capsules. That's quetiapine, 100 milligram. That's mirtazapine, 15 milligram. That's sertraline, 50 milligram. That's quetiapine, 300 milligram, and that's quetiapine 200. So basically, I'm on 600 mils of quetiapine. I'm on mirtazapine, sertraline, promethazine, and they're for my stomach, them omeprazole. Oh yeah, and there's one thing missing. One of them little fellas there. Like, I'm on 3 of them a day, John. They're only 2 milligram, yeah? They're like a 2 milligram tablet. What the fuck? Yeah, 2 milligram. So, no shit. Well, the side effects aren't pleasant, bro, you know. But things could be a lot worse, John. You know, I'm still fucking here, bro. You know. And I'm just doing what's asked of me. You know, I have to take this. But you see that? That's the worst one of them all. You see, if I start taking that one there, yeah, I'd put on about 3 stone before Christmas. I'm not fucking joking. Well, maybe about 2. Because, John, look, right? Doesn't it? Right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 there, right? Motherfucker. Look, so there's 10 there, yeah? Right? Count them. Hang on. So there, look. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And if I took that as well, watch this, John, watch this, right? Watch what comes out of this little bastard here, watch. Now, this is what they don't tell you, right? This is a mood stabiliser. No wonder it stabilises your mood. Watch what comes out, but 1 second here. Open, you fucking twat. Sorry, bro. Right, look at this, John, watch. So if you count them there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 with them as well. So just imagine I was still taking Mood stabilizer. This is my reality. That's what they want me to take, Jono. Okay? That's my reality, bro. Now, if I'd getting section, bro, they'd insisting I take this because they're doing a piss test and they're finding out whether I'm still taking it or not, and they're seeing that it's not in my system. So, that, you know where that's going, don't you, bro? That goes. That's where they go, bro. I don't need no mood stabilizer. You know, I'm already on enough fucking meds to knock out a horse. 600 milligrams of quetiapine, for fuck's sake. You know, I have a mad tolerance, I have. You know, because I've been taking them so fucking long, you get regulated to them. Sorry about that. Fucking stupid ass phone, man. It's gonna break on me, honestly, it is. Stop it! Fucking bastard phone. Oh, why isn't it on? It'd help if it was plugged in, wouldn't it? No shit. Yeah, my prostate's fucking at me. All I want is a fucking smoke. Yeah, just. I know, bro. This is what I'm saying. It's very hard, like, to get rid of belly fat. It's like it's like I've been trying loads of different ways. You know, liquid diets and all, like, just to get rid of that. But you see them bastards there? They're the ones that make you put weight on. And them there. You know what they are, don't you, Jono? Dangerous. Controlled drugs, they are. Pre-gambling. And 600 milligrams of pre-gab on top of that. So that's all them tablets, Jono. And 2 of them every day for pain. 2 of them every day, bro, for pain. Well, they have me so fucked, bro, do you understand? And it's like, I'm the real deal, Jono. I'm not one of these that says, oh, I have mental health issues because I'm depressed. Have you ever been hospitalized, though? Categorized? I have. And I have it. It is what it is. It's fucking, you know, I'm not the only one. There's loads of us that have mental health issues, you know. And we're all trying our best to fight, Jono, you know. Right, I think we're going out with smoke. And then I'm going to go up to bed and watch something on my phone, and then I'm going to go to sleep, and then I'm going to wake up, and then I'm going to go and have a nice breakfast tomorrow with the family. Whoa. Right. Have we got time for a quick smoke? Fuck it. I'm opening the windows. Right, bro, listen, do me a favour, if the smoke detector goes off, don't ring me, yeah? I'm having a fucking smoke. It's Friday night, a fucking cigarette. I'm not doing cocaine, I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm having a fucking smoke, yeah? If you're watching, fuck your face. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, except for I won't fucking see it. I'll see you on video call. I hope you brought me a present back. You know, right? I'll be highly insulted if you don't bring me something back. I think I handle it very well, Jono. I love flowers, yeah. But if I bought Lisa... Hey, Finn! If I bought Lisa flowers, she'd think I did some... What have you done? She doesn't understand because she's not Irish. It's an Irish thing to do. I used to... when I used to work 5 days a week, on a Saturday, on the way down, I'd get me man a little bunch of flowers and I'd say, here... You know, we're on Valentine's Day and all, like, I'm like a vagina soft. Sorry, I'm very soft and deep, you know. Finn, I'm going to try stop smoking, so I'm going to get a vape. Finn, do you vape? I want what you're on. I like your haircut. I was talking to Ronan earlier, right? So, Finn, remember when you said to me 2 weeks ago, Jude, we need to do a fucking stream yard? I'm still fucking waiting. I'm still waiting on that curly-headed Jamaican fucking looking bastard. Lee Marvin, you're a twat. I waited in all day, bro, all day. You know, I was back here at about 2 o'clock and he fucking didn't turn up again. He don't turn up tomorrow. I'll meet you up in open shop after I do my business and then I'll have to leave you. I'll come down and have a coffee with you for half an hour because I'm staying up there tomorrow, but I want some of that medical shit. And it's okay, because listen, and I'll tell you, like I said, man. Finn, you wouldn't believe me if I told you the day I had the other day. I was at the, well, you hear this, right? I went and got myself a 3-5. Yeah. I was on the way back, lovely and buzzing, you know what I mean, have a joint. So I got my skins out. I got my cig out, my grinder, put the cig in the skin, put a roach in it. Went to look for the weed, right? And I'm like, where the fuck is that gone? You know, where the fuck is that gone? I fucking lost it. I didn't even have a fucking spliff over, right? £25 he charged me. And I didn't even have a joint of it. I was fucking sick as a parrot, man. And then I went back over my tracks. I was like, I'm fucking going out over my tracks and see can I see it, but I didn't. Bastard thing. I was pissed off, man. But I seen Ronan earlier on his live and I said to myself, you know, I said, yeah, we need to do a podcast, me and you. Just try not be prejudiced or racist. Because the two of us will get stuck. You'll get removed from YouTube for life and you'll ban me too. But I'm not asked because I have 3 other channels. You know, I've got 150 on one. I've got about 30 on another one. And then I don't know the password to the other one. Of 65 subs. I'm STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER too. But Nah, like I said, it might be a nice day out tomorrow, you know what I mean? It's like, there's a cafe not far from me, and the midget likes going to it, you know what I mean? Marco Reyes. An Italian little place, a little cafe that sells ice cream and everything, does breakfasts and fucking, you know, a brunch. You want to see him on 2 sausages, 2 eggs, tomatoes, hash browns, beans, bacon, mushrooms, toast, and tea for a fiver. You know, and if you want a refill of tea, you can get it, or if the kids want an ice cream, you know what I mean? Kids under 6 eat free, you know. The midget will get away with being 6 for another year, even though she's 7. Yeah, she's 6. She's big for 6, isn't she? Yeah. You know what I mean? I swear down, yeah. You get like 2 hash browns. Before I ever moved to England, I didn't know what a hash brown was, right? It's like a potato cake or a scallop. You know, years ago, I remember when I used to pal around, right, down the bottom, and we used to go down where Mark Desmond lived, right? And I have a cousin called Lola Stevens, right? And she used to pal around with a chick called Nicola Walsh and Margaret Coombs, and there was loads of girls, and we used to pal around down there, right? And we were from Cherry Orchard, so what we used to do is we'd be chilling in Markovich Park, right? And we'd go over to the chipper over across from Markovich Park where the shops are. I forget what the name of the boozer is there that's been there years. Is it the County Bar now, or I don't know. But I know there's a pub there, but we used to go in, we'd say, here, can I have a potato cake separate? They were 25 pence, and if you got a separate, they'd give you a couple of chips with it. Loads of salt and vinegar, you know what I mean? Thanks for coming in, Pat. You know what I mean? Kilkenny. The last time I was in Kilkenny, we got beat 5-2 by Newbridge Celtic. You know, oh no, sorry, it was Kildare, my bad. Not Kilkenny, no, Kildare. But, so, Jono, it's called a brunch, right? They have a mad name for it, right? But it's a fiver, so this is what you get. You get 2 sausages, 2 eggs, beans, mushrooms, tomatoes, hash browns, toast, and a pot of tea, bro, for a fucking fiver. You know what I mean? You know, like they'll give you like 3-4 pieces of toast, you know, loads of tomatoes, loads of beans, loads of mushrooms, egg, sausage, bacon, hash brown. You can't, bro, your fucking plate is like, you know, like I enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it tomorrow as well. I have a couple of family members coming over in a couple of weeks, John O'Reilly from Clondalkin. You'd probably know his dad. It's Patrick, right? And he's only ever been in England once, right? And he's only a youngster. He's me cousin's son, you know. Jono, if you ever come to Manchester, bro, I'll meet you, no problem. You know, I always say to people, I'll meet you at the Etihad. I always go on my own, mate. You know, I like meeting people on my own. bedtime. Because give me a second. Houston, we have a problem. Right, I'm gonna bring this upstairs, man. I'll plug it in 20 minutes. I need to put them in the fucking washing machine. Me vintage Puma, you know, retro. I fucking love shit like that. You know, fucking retro ones. You can't fucking beat them. Just like shredded wheat, you know. Right, so. I won't give it up. I won't give it up, give it up, give it up, me. Right. That's that done. That's that done. That done. That done. That done. Right. No, hang on, wait a sec. 3%, so I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'll stay for another 15 minutes, boys, and then I'm fucking off. You know what I mean? Right, I'm gonna go to fucking bed. Ahoy! Ahoy! Right, plug. Come on, we go bed. We go bed. We go bed. Come on. It's that time. Let me see. Turn off. Oh, bollocks. I hate that when I have a cup of tea in my hand and I can't see shit. Oh, I hope I don't trip over something. Make sure that fucking door's locked. Right, you bears, you can come on. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Stay there, you bastard. Like, oh, Lord have mercy. Now, no, I'll stay with you for another 15 minutes. And then I'm fucking off. He's getting married, Jono. You know, I'm invited. You know, I've been invited to 2 weddings, in fact. It's like, you know, when you don't want a bus, it's like, and you see 3 or 4 going past. But yeah, I'm definitely going. You know, like, if things are good with me and Lisa, like, Lisa will go as well. It's just find a babysitter, you know. I'm gonna have to smoke this fag out the window because this bollocks will give me a hard time over it. So, right. That'll do. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Yeah, well, me too, bro. You know, you can't force things. You know, you have to just let time do the job. I'm a big bollocks as well, bro. And allegedly I have big bollocks as well. But your kids and your grandkids soften you up, you know what I mean? When you're a grandfather, you should be noble and humble by then. You know, you don't go looking for trouble, you know. Sometimes trouble finds me, you know, but fuck it. I don't understand this fucking vape, bro. Honestly. Fuck off. I need a new one. That's what I need. A vape. Like, I'm going hopefully tomorrow I'm going to treat myself. You know, go out. Well, not just me, but I'm going to go out with the kids and that at least tomorrow. Get something to eat. Then get myself a leg of lamb for Sunday and get some parsley and thyme, a bit of rosemary. You know what I mean? And just marinate yourself. Get a couple of onions, cut them up, make a bit of stock. You know, a few roast potatoes. You know what I like, right? You know when your lamb is done and the rosemary and the parsley and the thyme is all melted. Not melted, but, you know, you can smell that aroma off it. You know what I mean? And then when you take it out of the oven, it should be crispy as fuck. Like when you press it, it crunches, you know. And then you just get out your sharpest knife and just slice it straight. But I was thinking, if I could get a bit of gammon as well and put that on, you know, a bit of ham, me mad call it, but over here they call it gammon, right? So a small little bit of gammon a leg of lamb, a few mushrooms, onions, gravy, Yorkshire pudding, mushrooms, you know, and either a bit of mint sauce or a bit of onion gravy. Or if you wanted to put peppercorn sauce on it, you could. You know, like I said, what I'll do is I'll I'll peel the spuds, right? I'll turn them into medallions and I'll put them in a certain shape and I'll half boil them. And then what I'll do is I'll take them out and I'll have the oven already preheated because the lamb will be in there. And I'll just let the roasties do on the same tray. Yeah, it'd be nice. You know, I've not cooked a Sunday dinner in ages. You know, I think I'm gonna get this out of the way now, man, because I can't be asked on it tomorrow. Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. When your carpet smells bad, you know what to do. Get the fucking Hoover and do the best you can do. Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. Come here, Henry. You bougie. Let go. Stop messing. Every time you freshen, remember what you do. You put the shaking back and put the freshness back. Do the shaking back and put the freshness back. Every time you vacuum, remember what to do. You do the shaking back and make the carpet black. Do this. Oh shit! Can you stop messing? Now, that's that done, so I don't have to worry about that in the fucking morning. You twat. Right, come on, Mitch, press the button and go in. How do you have to fucking wheel it in yourself? Ah, here. That's the shaking back done. Now, yeah, nah, listen, it stops me doing it in the morning, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, I don't mind, like, cause there's some vegetables she won't eat, you know, so she'll eat carrots and potatoes. She's not a big fan of peas, but I like peas, I like garden peas. You know, that's a stupid question, bro. You know. Yeah. Well, I'm going up tomorrow, so that must be something. You know, I was gonna have my son here, and I was thinking, you know what, I might just go out, have some food, and then get us a nice fry for our tea. You know what I mean? There's this butcher's, right, and the sausages, they make their own sausages. Our personality. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll make a dessert as well. You know what I mean? I may as well fucking, you know. I like cooking, bro. You know, it's very therapeutic. It's the same as dying. Hey, course I love her, bro. Fuck's sake. You know, she's my baby mother. I've been with her 3.5 years. It's mad, like, it's gone quick. But I do miss her, bro. But it's like, the way I see it is I have to do it like this. You know, I'm just thinking ahead. I'm just thinking, you know what I mean? It's like when you don't see each other for a little bit and you spend some time together, then the kids go to bed early, you know, so you can watch a movie, have some food, even have a dessert without having to rush it. Because one of the kids is bleeding, running in or out, you know. And I'm 51, bro, I'm tired. You know, I'm grey. Well, I won't be tomorrow because I'm going to get myself a hairdo. I don't know what colour I'm going to get. If I see red, green, whatever I see first that I like, I'm just going to get it and take a chance. Fuck it. And if it doesn't turn out, I'll just get my hair cut and I'll bleach my hair and I'll just put another one in it. Yeah. I'm hoping it's a nice day out. 38. No, she's not, bro. She's 35. 36, 35, 36, yeah. Nah, she's got a good heart, bro, you know what I mean? I love her to pieces. It's just like sometimes in life you have to do things, you have to separate yourself from a situation. So, you know, but things are good. You know what I mean? It's like she has a smile on her face, and that's what I like to see, you know what I mean? Like, but if I think I'm making someone else miserable, bro, like, I know better, you know. So all you can do is work hard, bro. That's all you can do. You know, the easy thing to do is to bury your head in the sand, but I'm not made that way. You know, I like confronting me shit. You know, there's no point in burying your head in the sand and going and relapsing or going out on binges and you know what I mean? I'm 51. I did all that shit in my 20s and my 30s. You know, it's like I'm not one of these that goes nightclub and that fucking, you know, it's like I like to be settled. You know, I like structure and routine and, you know, because when you're busy, when you have a family and that, you know what I mean, you don't have a lot of time to think for yourself. You know what I mean? You're always thinking about what's best for your family rather than what's best for you. And then if you start thinking like that, people will say you're selfish, but you have to care about yourself. You know, you have to, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna go down and get another smoke. I'm looking forward to me green peas. You know, nah, if I like I said, you know, I mean, I've not had a Sunday dinner for ages, so what I might do is I might like I'd like to get a bit of lamb for Sunday and then get a dessert, but make your own. You know, just get the ingredients. Like, all right, I'm going to need fresh cream, whipped cream, ice cream, biscuit, bananas, grapes, mandarins, strawberries, and then two of them greens. One of you know them sauces you put on, and then all the sprinkles and all. So me base will be made out of digestive biscuits, right? Maybe chocolate digestive biscuits, and I'll blitz them till they're like dust, and I'll use that, and I'll put it in the cup or in the glass. And what I'll do is I'll start layering it. I'll put some strawberries, some grapes, some mandarin, a little bit of fresh cream, a little bit of biscuit, a bit of whipped cream, a bit of ice cream, a few more strawberries, I'd have kiwis and all, but she doesn't like kiwis, you know what I mean? Now, I'm making me a fruit salad, but it costs you about 15 quid to get the ingredients, do you understand? Like, cause punnets of strawberries are like 2.50 each. You need two of them, that's a fiver. Grapes are £3, that's £8. Ice cream's 2.50, that's 10.50. Fresh cream's 1.50. That's 12. Whipped cream is £2, that's 14. Mandarins are like £1. So it's like and then you have to get the sauces to go with the, you know what I mean? It's like, if you want to do it proper, like, fucking, it looks nicer in the glass because it's presentable. Right, if you're a chef, yeah, everything is about presentation. Well, only tomorrow, Jono, you know what I mean? Once a month I treat myself. And tomorrow I'm definitely going to treat myself. Once I pay me bills, bro, and I see what I'm left with, I'll be like, right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah. Like earlier on, bro, I'm not going to lie, I ran out of bud and all I did, and I'm on me bollocks at the minute, so it's like, I was like, fuck it. We'll just have to wait. Doctor, doctor, can't you see I'm burning, burning? Doctor, doctor, can't you see I'm burning? I'm going to get a smoke. Well, it fucking is, Jono, you know what I mean? It's like, I'll be fucking, by the time I pay out everything tomorrow, I'll probably be left with about fucking 2 ton or something. It's like, but it is what it is, I should have charging everybody on YouTube. It's like, you have the proof of earnings and you have to go through all that bollocks. Like, if you're self-employed, it's different. But you can't take a gamble on YouTube because it's like, it definitely doesn't pay the bills. I don't fucking make money off YouTube, not a cent. I fancy some. having a bowl of rice, or a bowl of shredded wheat, sorry. So I'll have this. Thanks, bro. I'll have this. And I'll be saying good night to you. Finn, Jono, thanks for coming in. Andrew, thanks for coming in. Mark will be back tomorrow. Wait to see his teeth. Fucking hell. Very nice. See, I'm working on putting on a little bit of weight. So, I remember a long time ago, I was bigger than this. I'm not big, but I was. Not big, but my head was big. And I'm not talking about me dick turpin either. Well, that's big, depending who you ask. But big belly farmer nachos. Jono, you know what I've learned from being in the UK 31 years? You can take the boy out of Ballier, bro. But you'll never take the Ballier out of the boy. Mother. My granny told me that as well. Still. Right, guys, I'm gonna go have a smoke, okay? And I'd like to bid you all good night. If you're not sub to DJ's channel, or Andrew's channel, or Finn's channel, can you go do it? Earlier on, I went into a friend's live being Ronan. I said, bro, we need to do something because it's like I've been too wrapped up in my own shit recently, you know. And I've neglected a few obligations. Do you understand? A few of my duties. But in all fairness, the working way, you know, if you need to fix things in your life, you know, the world's still going to be here when you come back. It's just very hard to fix yourself again when you're 51, you know. Look how bad them lines are. That's fucking shocking, that is. Look. See them? That's bad, that, man. You see that scar on me easy with that. Right there. Look. Anyway, guys, I'd like to wish you all a good night and thanks very much for your support over the last few weeks. I know some of you have taken my side and I know I've said some really fucking horrible things about Lise, but I was angry at the time and, you know, she understands why I was angry. Like, and all you can do is work on things and if something's worth fighting for, you have to fucking swing. Anyway, I'm out and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night. I love you, bum.